Brad Pitt and George Clooney's sequel to Wolf's canceled following original film's disappointing reception. Fans hoping for another collaboration between Hollywood A-listers Brad Pitt and George Clooney will be disappointed, as Apple TV Plus has officially canceled plans for a sequel to their action comedy film Wolves. The announcement comes just months after the original film's release, which, despite its monumental budget of nearly $220,000, did not indicate that its TV series will follow in the footsteps of the original film's reputation. Directed by Jon Watts, known for his work on Marvel's Spider-Man trilogy, Wolves was initially heralded as Apple TV Plus's most ambitious project. The streamer promoted it as their crown jewel, with a limited theatrical release in the US before its global debut on Apple TV Plus on September 27th. However, after a lukewarm response at the 81st Venice International Film Festival, coupled with mixed to negative reviews, the anticipated sequel was quietly shelved. A record-breaking budget that didn't deliver. Apple TV Plus reportedly spent a staggering $200 million a year to bring Wolves to life, making it one of the most expensive streaming projects ever produced. Much of the budget went toward the star-studded cast, with Pitt and Clooney earning $35 a million each for their roles. Their involvement in the project came with specific stipulations, including a theatrical release, although plans for a wider release were scaled back, limiting its debut in cinemas to just 1 week before hitting the streaming platform globally. Critics, however, were less kind to the film. IGN's Siddhant Adlaja criticized it as resembling a slick student film from a rich teen who subsisted on a media diet of early Guy Ritchie. The Guardian's Zan Brooks compared it to the viral Spider-Man meme, quipping that Watts' efforts amounted to two Spideys pointing at each other. Robbie Collin from The Telegraph lamented its messiness, even questioning Clooney's movie star credibility, writing, "If he makes more films like this, Clooney will soon prove Quentin Tarantino right." Director Jon Watts confirms the sequel is dead. The cancellation was confirmed by director Jon Watts during an interview with Collider on Friday while promoting his upcoming Star Wars series Skeleton Crew. Watts candidly admitted, "I don't know what I'm directing next, and I don't think there's going to be a Wolves sequel." This statement follows earlier reports from The Hollywood Reporter in August, which had claimed Watts had struck a deal with Apple to develop a sequel shortly after the original film was greenlit. At the time, both Pitt and Clooney were expected to reprise their roles, and the project was poised to build on the hype of the duo's previous cinematic successes, including Ocean's 11. Disappointment after high expectations. Wolves debuted with much fanfare, boasting a limited theatrical run that hinted at award season ambitions. However, its Venice premiere failed to generate the desired buzz. Critics widely panned the film's half-baked script, which leaned too heavily on the star power of its leads, without delivering a compelling or humorous story. Adlaja noted that the film's issues arise early and frequently, suggesting that its problems stemmed from underdeveloped characters and a lackluster narrative. Industry insiders speculated that Apple had gambled on the sheer charisma of Pitt and Clooney to drive its success, but underestimated the importance of a cohesive plot and engaging direction, a missed opportunity for Apple TV Plus. The cancellation of the sequel reflects a broader trend in the streaming industry, where companies are reevaluating high-budget projects in favor of more sustainable content strategies. With Wolves failing to resonate with both critics and audiences, Apple TV Plus may be looking to allocate its resources to other projects that promise better returns. For fans of Pitt and Clooney, the cancellation of the Wolves sequel marks a missed opportunity to see the beloved duo collaborate again. Despite the setback, both actors remain active in their respective careers, with Clooney focusing on his directorial endeavors and Pitt continuing to pursue diverse roles. As for Jon Watts, his focus has shifted to new projects, including Skeleton Crew, which is part of the expanding Star Wars universe. Although the failure of Wolves is a setback, it's unlikely to deter his career trajectory given his past successes with Marvel. Ultimately, Wolves serves as a cautionary tale in Hollywood, proving that even the biggest stars and budgets can't guarantee success without a solid foundation. For now, fans will have to settle for rewatching Pitt and Clooney's previous collaborations while waiting to see what's next for the powerhouse duo.